Good day everyone, my name is Juliet and today I will present my cooperative education experience entitled BMI-based 3D modeling and steel detailing using Tekla structures in structural engineering practice. So let's talk about my company. My company is a small engineering firm uh, specializing in steel design, detailing, fabrication, installation using Tekla structures. And about that, Tekla structures is a BMI software used in architecture, engineering, and other industries. So my internship routine includes four. The main one is creating 3D models, like creating accurate 3D structural models in Tekla, like setting up the grid map and placing the members. And next one is detailing. It's when I add like the steel connection based on the structural behavior and based on the reference or the STD standard. Another one is MPO report where I generate the material takeoff quantity from the 3D model. And the last one is the optional one is drafting, is the shop drawing where I prepare the 3D shop drawing for the 3D model. My project workflow is like this. So first they will give me a project. The first thing I do is check the drawing and the specification. After studying that, I will do the 3D model in Tekla structures. And after creating, it will actually take 2 to 3 or depending on the project. And after making the 3D model, then I add the steel connection if needed. Okay. Next is the generation of shop drawing. This is optional depending on what I'm assigned. And the other one is option is the MPO report. And that's the summary of what I do in the workplace. So for my 4 months internship, I modeled like four structures shown here. This is an overview, and let's go to each one. The first is the Canon Constein, which they made me do like the 3D model uh, based on the structural drawing. So here I add like the connection for the base plate and the connections of the arc truss. Next one is the cellular beam warehouse, which I did the 3D model for the material takeoff. So this is my first time making a cellular beam, which is quite challenging, but it is manageable. And the last warehouse is the practicum warehouse. As you can see here, this is a much bigger project compared to the other warehouses. As well, for this one, they only made me do the 3D model, which is this one. As also the MPO report as well. And lastly is the TK part, which took the longest because it took me a month to finalize the 3D model and add the details. So for this one, the most challenging part, except for the first one, is the grid line since it's not symmetric. So it was challenging making the grid line for this kind of geometry. Another one is like the arc. Here it has like four, which has different sizes. And I also did the stairs detailing as you can see here for the levels of this model or project. For this one, I did the uh, 3D drawing, steel detailing, I add the steel connections, and lastly, I did the MPO report for this project. So speaking of the type of connection, um, this is an example from TK Park, which is the shear connection, which consists of the shear connection. This is an example. And another one for moment connection is like the end plate connection. You can see here, usually here, this kind of position. Another one is the axial connection. This one is when the beam or girder is too long and needs to be cut or to be less than 6 meters, so they will put this kind of connection depending on the section of the member or beam. Another one is the base plate connection, which is most common. This one is for the moment, and this one is for like basic uh, if it's on the beam or girded column. For the moment, it has an anchor rod, but for this one, it just pins and a base plate. So this is the reference for the connection, which is the STD connections by this from my company. So this one is I followed for the beam or girdage. This is the shear type, the first type. So it shows here the legend of and the member size. So you can check here what kind of member and the type, if it's major or minor. It also shows the thickness of the gusset or stiffener plate here, as well as the number of balls and the size. You can just follow this and input the information in Tekla structure. And the next one is for the moment connection. This is for the end plate. Here's an example. It looks like this. As well, same, you can see the member size, the size of the balls, and other information for the type of connection. And this is the actual connection. We use the splice connection. You can see here. Connects uh, two beams or several beams together. The last one I follow this one for the column-based splice. This one is for moment. Now for the moment it has anchor rod, and this one is for the base plate for hinge connection if it's on the beam. And this is another task they made me do is the shop drawing. Here's an example for the stairs, and this is for the gusset plate. Um, so the shop drawing includes the top view, the front view, the 3D view, as well as the section view of the drawing. It shows the detail, the dimension, the elevation, as well as the weld type and the bolt size and the name of the member. This is used for the fabrication. So this one is an example when it's printed out. I just covered the information here. It's the name of the company. This one is for example of stairs, the hand rail. And this one is also another example of the stair. And this is also another task they made me do is the MTO report. They made me prepare the MTO report based on the 3D model that I made. So this includes like the type of material which is steel grade 400. Uh, and here includes the description, the length, and the number of requests, and and the weight and the unit in kilograms. Okay, and yeah, so the calculation for this one. Here's an example for like members for steel members such as pipe, beams, or channel. Uh, you can calculate it like this. If you have a length of 6 meters and you need a quantity request of 328, uh, you just need to multiply the number of pieces multiplied by the weight. The weight is from the CMC steelbook and multiplied by 6 meters. You will get the weight in kilograms. Next one is for plate. So for plate, for example, PL16, plate 16. So we have like 52 pieces. So we'll just multiply 52 pieces multiplied by the weight from this is from the weight here is from TMT steelbook as well. So the weight is consistent because it's based on uh, the same steelbook. So just multiply 52 pieces and the weight, which is this number in kilograms. So that's an example. So in conclusion, what I accomplished first is I completed 3D modeling using Tekla structures for someone who just learned the software. One of my biggest accomplishments is learning a new application. Next one is generating material takeoff. And lastly is I applied connections, which is uh, I applied the engineering knowledge I learned from classroom. And what I learned, so I learned like from theory and I applied it to real world. I also learned that small details matter because, for example, one missing bolt can affect the entire project or the quantity of the material takeoff. So when I do the material takeoff, they recommend me. So they check my work and then give me advices, which is helpful. Third one is the precision and attention to detail. So what I learned is that I need to like study the material or the drawing thoroughly, and like if I have any questions, I should ask like the seniors in the workplace. And lastly, how I grew. So when it comes like to unfamiliar software, I learned to overcome it by practicing and staying consistent. And also, I try to overcome language barriers. So I try to learn their language and try to talk to them when I have questions. And the second one is build confidence through practice and improvement. And lastly, develop problem solving skills and professional discipline. That's all for my presentation. Thank you.